Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. नहीं स्लाइड जो है ना अपलोड कर दिया। एक मिनट। स्लाइड्स का स्लाइड्स नीचे नीचे और ये टीम्स पे कैसे बैठ जाए ये बुक कर इसको ऊपर नीचे कैसे करना है वही हाँ चलेगा चलेगा Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Only 45 students present, even less than my last class. Today's class was supposed to be taken by Sumangala madam. So madam went to HOD meeting with principal sir for starting of your offline classes, how to start, when to start. Okay, so it is an emergency class for me. Just 10 minutes before I got to, madam told me that I have to take the class. Madam sent me the slides. I will try my best to describe all the slides. Do you know what is today's topic? Anyone? Or everyone is disoriented due to online classes? Yes. Eileen, are you there? Eileen? Akshata? Arjun? Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Aditi, am I visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is today's class? What is today's class? Arun, can you tell me the topic of today's class?
The arterial pulse is a patient.
Arterial. Can you tell me what is a pulse? Chandra Reddy. Rahul Joseph. Ullas. Ullas, can you tell me what is arterial pulse?
Huh?
What is arterial pulse?
Arterial pulse. Don't know.
Have you ever felt anyone's pulse?
Huh?
Have you ever felt anyone's pulse?
Yes, sir.
Whose pulse you felt?
Mine only.
Okay. So what is, if you want to describe what you felt when you
Yeah,
recorded your pulse?
The flow of blood, when we feel in the arteries, they expand somewhat, so we feel the expansions as the arteries blood is pumped through them.
Okay.
So dilation of arteries as a result of pumping of blood from the heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Slides are visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the pulse. The pulse is a waveform that is felt by fingers and produced by cardiac systole, which travels through the peripheral arterial tree in peripheral direction at a rate more faster than that of blood column. That is the definition. Time lag from cardiac systole, carotid 30 millisecond, radial 80 millisecond, femoral 75, brachial 60. So what is the importance of pulse, arterial pulse? It is also called the mirror of heart. The information about arterial wall condition we get to know from this. We can have a rough estimation of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. The state of the heart and the state of the circulation we can get to know from this. We can also detect and diagnose different arrhythmias, and also it helps in diagnosis in case of left ventricular failure and atrial regurgitation. The arterial pulse should be examined in all four limbs and both sides of the neck. All four limbs, when I say, in all four limbs, we can check in hands, in the wrist, we can check radial pulse, in the elbow, we check brachial pulse, in the neck, we can check carotid pulse, in the anterior triangle of the triangle of the thigh, we can check femoral pulse, the femoral triangle, the popliteal fossa, we can check popliteal pulse, in the temporal bone, temporal pulse, on the angle of the mandible, we can check temporal pulse, facial pulse, and the peripheral arteries like dorsalis pedis artery or posterior tibial artery, we can feel the pulse. Next, how to feel the pulse? When it is radial pulse, we use our 3 middle fingers. The palmar surface of the fingers overlies the radial artery and encircles the wrist. At first, the artery is completely occluded, then gradually release the pressure until maximum feeling of the pulse wave is perceived. When you are checking the radial pulse, always remember 3 fingers. When we use 3 fingers having different different role. Now, on the video, just look at my wrist. Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't look
sir.
at my hair only, look at my wrist also. Okay. So, here it is the surface area of the radial artery. All of you have seen the surface area of radial artery. This is the surface area of the radial artery. Here you just touch above the bony prominence, medial side to the bony prominence. There is a bony prominence, you can see. This side is a bony prominence. Just medial to the bony prominence or above the bony prominence, you just press like this. Like this, you will feel a resistance or a waveform of the blood flow. Now, what we do, we take these three fingers and feel like this. I am not able to show. See, we take these three fingers and place here. This finger and this finger having different role. By this finger, we stop the blood. We stop the blood. By this finger, the last finger, we fix the artery. Stop the blood, fix the artery. Now in middle, we check the pulse. This middle finger is for checking the pulse. Stop the blood, fixation of artery, check the pulse. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, the pulse checking you should do your entire life of professional life actually, because any patient, either you become a dermatologist or a physician or a surgeon or anesthesiologist, anyone, you need to check pulse, because by checking pulse there is so much significance. We can diagnose so many diseases also. Percentage of bradycardia, percentage of tachycardia, percentage of arrhythmia, percentage of any other diseases related to vascular abnormality, we can diagnose. Back to the slides. So now after you have seen how I check the radial pulse, the same way we check all the pulses. Here in the carotid artery pulse, when we check in the sternocleidomastoid, behind the sternocleidomastoid. The patient lie down with the head of the bed elevated 30 degree, carotid pulsation may be visible just medial to the sternomastoid. Place the left thumb on the right carotid artery in the lower third of the neck at the level of the carotid cartilage, just inside the medial border of sternomastoid, and press posteriorly. Never press both carotids at the same time. Remember, when you are checking carotid pulse, in case of radial pulse, we can check both the radial pulse simultaneously, but when you are checking the carotid pulse, you are pressing a vital artery which is giving circulation to the brain. If you press both the carotid artery at a time, person might get into shock due to less blood supply to the vital or most vital organ, that is brain. Coming to the brachial artery, patient should rest the patient arm with elbow extended, palm up. Use the thumb of opposite hand. Cup your hand under the patient elbow. Feel the pulse just medial to biceps tendon. Come to the femoral pulse. Press deeply below the inguinal ligament and about midway between ASIS and SP. Full form you know from anatomy. Popliteal pulse, it is felt on the popliteal fossa. Patient knee should be flexed, leg relaxed. Place the fingers tip of the both hands so that they meet in the middle line behind the knee and press them deeply in the popliteal fossa. Dorsalis pedis, feel the dorsum of the foot just lateral to the extensor tendon of the big toe. If you can't feel the pulse, explore the dorsum of the foot more laterally. Posterior tibial, curve your fingers behind and slightly below the medial malleolus of the ankle. Now, how should you comment on the pulse? The reporting of the pulse. This slide is the most important slide of all the slides because 1/3 of you people will get as a clinical examination arterial pulse. 1/3 of you student will get out of 150 student, 50 student will get arterial pulse examination in your clinical examination. This is the way you should write your report of the arterial pulse after you checked it. First is rate. You should write rate in beats per minute. Rate in beats per minute. When you are writing rate, the rate you should check in radial artery. Then comes the rhythm. It is while you are checking the rate, you should check the rhythm in the radial artery itself. It's regular or irregular. If it is irregular, it is regularly irregular or fully irregular. The rate, normal pulse rate is 60 to 100. If it is less than 60, it is bradycardia. More than 100, we call it tachycardia. Rhythm. If it is regular rhythm and rate is tachycardia, we call it sinus tachycardia. If it is bradycardia, rhythm is regular, we call it sinus bradycardia. If the rhythm is irregular, the rate is tachycardia, we call it arrhythmic tachycardia. Arrhythmic tachycardia. There are so many reasons of arrhythmic tachycardia like atrial fibrillation, ventricular fibrillation, atrial flutter, ventricular flutter, supraventricular tachycardia, paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia, and so on. But there is a difference between all these both. Some will be irregular pulse, some will be regularly irregular pulse, and the rate will differ from one disease to another disease. So rate and rhythm. When you are checking the radial pulse, you should check rate and rhythm. Next comes volume or amplitude. You should write in volume. It is normal volume, hypervolumic, or hypovolumic. It is the amplitude. Amplitude of the pulse. How much forcefully you are feeling the pulse. The pulse is giving how much forceful resistance, how much forceful wave pattern the pulse is generating when you are feeling the pulse. That is called the volume or amplitude of the pulse. You should write normal volume, hypervolume, and hypovolume. Then comes character of the pulse. Volume and character. You should always check in the carotid artery. But remember, when you are checking the radial artery, you can check both the radial artery together. And there will be a point you have to write there is the asymmetry in the radial artery pulse or not. It is symmetric radioradial pulse or asymmetric radioradial pulse. But in case of when you are assessing the carotid artery, you should press one artery at a time. Don't press both the carotid artery at a time. Otherwise, your examination will be successful, but patient will end up into shock, might be death. So, in the character of the pulse, we check force, we check tension of the pulse, we compare both the sides. Suppose right carotid artery, it might give 90 beats per minute, but left carotid artery might give 80 beats per minute. Difference up to 4 beats is normal. If you are getting 90 beats in radial, 90 beats in right artery and 86 beats in the left artery, it is normal. But if you are getting more than 4, it is not normal. We have to rule out what disease the person is suffering from. The most common is atherosclerosis in one artery. Any confusion till now? Any confusion till now?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Now, after the comparison of the both the sides of the pulse, right side and left side artery, we should go for the spatial character of the pulse. What are the spatial character? I will be telling you in the upcoming next slides. Then you have to check for the condition of the arterial wall. It is engorged, it is hyperforcing, or whatever it is, the condition of the arterial wall. This is the most difficult part to check. When you will be coming, of course, we will show you how to check the arterial pulse, and you will be learning the same thing till you pass your MBBS. Even final year student, they don't know it 100%. Coming to the rate of the pulse of the rate of the pulse at radial artery. Normal 60 to 100 beat. Don't write 90. Normal 60 to 100 beats per minute. If it is regular pulse, we can check for 15 seconds and we can multiply it by 4. If it is fast, that is, if it is more than 100, we call it tachycardia. If it is less than 60, we call it bradycardia. As I already said, we have to check the rhythm along with it. Then we can say it is sinus bradycardia or sinus tachycardia or arrhythmic bradycardia or arrhythmic tachycardia. If regular count at apex weak beats may not be felt. If regular count at the apex, we have to check it. Weak beats may not be felt, which is also known as pulsus deficit. Then apex pulse deficit, if it is more than 10, it is suggestive of atrial fibrillation. This is an important Viva course question asked to so many of your seniors by one of the external examiner last year. Yogita ma'am. Yogita ma'am asked this question to so many students. So if this time the same external comes, she might ask the same question. Remember, apex pulse deficit, if it is more than 10, it is suggestive of atrial fibrillation. How to check the apex pulse beat? Please read in your book and we will show you when we will come to the offline classes. Coming to the rhythm. The rhythm is regular or it is irregular. If it is regular, it has to be regularly regular. The normal rhythm of pulse always it is regularly regular. If it is irregular, it is sinus arrhythmia, is phasic irregularity with respiration. In sinus arrhythmia, there is a phasic irregularity with respiration. Now, irregularly pulse, as I already said, it is regularly irregular or irregularly regular. See the causes. Regularly irregular, atrial flutter, fixed atrioventricular block, ventricular bigeminy or ventricular trigeminy. Irregularly irregular, we can see in VPCs. VPCs full form is ventricular premature complexes. APCs, atrial premature complexes. Atrial fibrillation and varying degree of block. Although regularly irregular and irregularly irregular in both the cases, PET disease suffering patient, you might see having both regularly irregular and irregularly irregular. The difference, if there is presence of AV block, it will be regularly irregular. If it is varying degree of block, it will be irregularly irregular. Coming to the volume or amplitude, degree of expansion between systole and diastole measurement of the pulse pressure. Hyperdynamic, high pulse pressure or stroke volume, it is seen in anxiety after exercise. Congestive heart failure and complete heart block, atrial resuscitation in case of fever, in case of anemia. Anemia has to be severe anemia, thyrotoxicosis, beriberi. If it is hypovolemic, in case of congestive heart failure, shock, hypovolemia, myocarditis, and cardiomyopathies. Force and tension. This comes under the point of character of the pulse. Force and tension. Force indicate systolic blood pressure. It is high in atrial resuscitation, patent ductus arteriosus, hyperdynamic states. It is low in shock, cardiac failure, stenotic valvular lesion, cardiac tamponade. Tension indicates diastolic blood pressure has been raised. Increased tension means increased diastolic blood pressure. Increased force, increased systolic blood pressure. Any confusion till now? Everyone sleeping. Comparison of both sides. Causes of unequal pulse, genetic absence or change in the course of radial artery. Compression of the vessel, atheromatous plaque and embolus. This is the dichrotic notch. Is a special variety of pulse. It is seen if some person is having dichrotic notch pulse. That person, if you where is the video? See at my hand now. Now, normally we check the pulse like this. 3 fingers here and we checking like this. After when you are checking like this, after that you will do like this. Then for 2 to 3 seconds, the pulse will disappear and it will again appear with a forceful wave formation. There is also called as water hammer pulse. Dichrotic pulse, one peak in the systole, one in the diastole, myocardial disease with reduced cardiac output and TPR, left ventricular failure, cardiac tamponade and dehydration. Anacrotic pulse is also called as pulsus tardus. It is slow rise and slow fall. Duration of pulse is prolonged, amplitude is small, lazy in character, seen in aortic stenosis. Collapsing and water hammer pulse. Water hammer pulse I just showed you. Collapsing and water hammer pulse, bounding pulse, rapid upstroke, rapid downstroke, high amplitude, short duration. The causes of water hammer pulse is aortic incompetence, patent ductus arteriosus, fever, severe anemia, pregnancy, thyrotoxicosis, AV fistula. Pulsus bifurcans. This pulse is having 2 peaks. It is seen patient suffering with aortic stenosis along with resuscitation, and also some cases of cardiomyopathy. Pulsus varus. It is a small volume pulse, low cardiac output, vessel occlusion, coarctation of aorta, severe hypertension, shock patient. We can see this. Also in myocardial infarction. Other pulses, jerky pulse, pulses alternus, pulsus bigeminus. Pulsus bigeminus is a pulse like 2 regular and 1 pulse absent. Again 2 regular, 1 pulse absent. This is called as pulsus bigeminus. This regularly irregular pulse type. 2 pulse will come at a specific time. After that 1 pulse will miss. Again 2 pulse come, another pulse miss. This is called pulsus bigeminus. Another is pulsus trigeminus, where 3 pulse come, the 4th pulse is missing. Every 4th pulse is missing is trigeminus. Every 3rd pulse is missing is bigeminus. Pulsus paradoxus. It is accelerated decrease in strength of arterial pulse during inspiration, inspiratory fall of systolic blood pressure more than 10. Reverse pulsus paradoxus is seen in HOCM and AV dissociation. Thank you. Any confusion you can ask. Only 10% students are mentally present, 90% students are absent. Tell me. Arihant? Arihant? Okay. Shantanu? Staying in hostel classes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shantanu, you are present. You have seen the slides.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you tell me, like when you are checking the person pulse, what are the components you should check?
Rate, volume,
Okay.
force,
No, after rate you should check volume,
rhythm,
rate, rhythm,
volume,
volume.
force,
Okay.
tension,
Huh?
tension,
Okay, tension. This comes under character of the pulse. Okay. Who are the other students? I should mark them. Ishika Patnaik.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, in which artery you should check rate and rhythm of the pulse? You have seen the slides? Have you seen the slides?
Yes, sir.
Reporting of pulse, I was saying. Then I said where to check rate, rhythm, where to check character, volume, where to check rate and rhythm. You can tell or you cannot tell. Okay. Chandra Reddy. Utkarsh absent. Aditi. Utkarsh.
present, sir.
Okay. Utkarsh, you tell me in which artery we should check rate and rhythm.
Carotid arteries.
Rate and rhythm in carotid artery you check.
We can check in both.
There we can check, but we should not. The thing is, there is a formula where should check the best artery. Okay, this doesn't mean that we cannot check in carotid artery, but there is the something called the best artery to check rate and rhythm, best artery to check volume and character. This type of question it will come in your next exam or NEET PG exam. Here, if you mark carotid artery for rate and rhythm, they will give you negative marking. Okay, that doesn't mean you cannot check, because carotid artery is to check the volume and the character of the pulse. The rate and rhythm has to be checked in radial artery, unless his hands are chopped. Understood? Always remember R. There is a common R. Radial,
Yes.
rate, rhythm. Radial, rate, rhythm. Remember like that. And character, carotid, C. Along with character, volume. Now it will be easy for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any question, any confusion?
So could you repeat which arteries did you say, sir?
Which artery?
I
Pardon?
couldn't hear it clearly, sir.
See,
It was not clear.
rate and rhythm. The best artery to check rate and rhythm is radial artery.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay.
And character and volume, the best artery is to check carotid artery.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any other confusion? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
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 Kayaknya